What's up, crew? Sarah here. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about your programming and why it is, just to help you understand why you're doing what you're doing. So all of your coaching programs are based on the National Academy of Sports Medicine's OPT model. This is a program designed to progress you through different stages, and I'm going to break down the different stages to you, where you will start, how you will cycle through, and the purpose for each. It's also very important to note that a lot of the movements that you see in your programs and your workouts will be semi-repetitive in nature. The reason for this is because if you have a ton of variation all the time, it's going to be impossible for you to master a technique or a movement or the control of your body. If we can repeat some movements, now you're going to gain some sense of mastery and control over these specific movements, so you can execute them at a higher level later on down the road. This is going to help you with both longevity, with a sense of mastery, with performance, and then your overall results come into play huge here. So let's go through the OPT model. It starts at the stabilization and endurance level. So the first stage is stabilization endurance, and this level is about 12 to 20 reps. And it's literally designed to just strengthen the neuromuscular system. And what that means is this: if you don't have proper strength and control between the nerves and the joints and the ligaments and the muscles engaging, if you try to push heavy weight, you're going to get injured real quick. And this is going to set you back. The goal here is to strengthen this system so that you have ultimate control over your body. You have good stability. You have good endurance. You can fire the muscles over and over and over and over again. And this really helps you on down the road, is being able to get that mind-muscle connection and the control in the muscles. You build and you improve by how much muscle damage you can create. And you do this by how much contraction, squeeze, range of motion that you have over your body. The second stage is strength endurance. And this is a superset style. So you're going to go a strength exercise first, followed immediately by a stabilization exercise. The goal in this phase is not to just push weight around. The goal is really to be strategic and go heavy on the strength exercise and then fatigue the muscle out on the stabilization exercise. For instance, a barbell bench press with a cable crossover. You're going to go heavy and controlled on the bench press, but moderate and quick in tempo on the cable crossover. This is designed to build your strength and your endurance. The next phase is hypertrophy, and this one is literally designed to build the size of the muscle. So, and then strength too, but this rep range is 6 to 12. You will notice a huge strength increase here, and this is designed to build the size of the actual muscle so that you can push heavier weights. And this goes hand in hand, so you can see how it comes kind of full circle here, because the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism, the more fat you can burn, so on and so forth. The next phase is maximum strength, and most people won't find it necessary to go into this stage unless you're a powerlifter or a strongman competitor where strength is your only focus. The last phase is power, and this is for your advanced athlete. Somebody who has gone through all the stages and been able to execute the movements at a high level is ready for the power phase. And this is going to dramatically increase your strength, your power, your output, your performance, and your overall performance and physique. And then you're going to go back through that all over again. So it is a cycle. It's a circle that you must go through repetitively. No matter how elite athlete you are, you must go through these phases periodically. The reason it's so important to do these is because, let's say you go through the power phase. Your adrenals are going to be fatigued. Your neuromuscular system is going to be shot. It's going to be ready to go into that higher rep range where you're stimulating the muscle more than you are just taxing the nervous system. So, and then when you go back into phase one, which is stabilization endurance, you're going to be stronger. So you're going to be pushing more volume because you're pushing higher weights at that higher rep range. Then you go on, so on and so forth. This is how you avoid plateau. This is how you have increased longevity and health in the muscle and quality muscle, and ultimately just see the most results over time. Whereas when you see people that are just constantly doing crazy stuff all the time, they're not getting a chance to A, get the adaptation from that phase or from that workout, and B, it's too much variation where they're not mastering anything. They're just basically being random. Random movements does not equal results. It may be fun for sometimes, but you can include that in your cardio sessions and your HIIT and the diversity of those classes and the trainings. But when it comes to the meat and potatoes, there has to be some structure and some repetition so it allows you to master your body, the movements, and be safe. Okay? Next, we'll talk about the different components of fitness, the importance of flexibility and cardiovascular, but that's a whole nother. I just wanted to help you understand why you're doing what you're doing, where the concepts come from that you're training with, and ultimately to keep you engaged in your program so that you have the knowledge to say, there's actually a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, and it works. It's been proven over time. That's why it is the National Academy of Sports Medicine. But there you have it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope this helped you to understand what you're doing a little bit more. And I hope it helped us connect a little bit more on a coach-client level so that we're all on the same page. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.